All right, everybody, welcome back to 18 Outdoors. Today we're going to talk about a little shed hunting strategy.
Oh, lucky.
Mr. Barefoot Mccay.
I don't know if there's any strategy to it.
First, we're going to catch up on his mounts. Y'all know him, or y'all heard me talk about him. Most consistent public land hunter in Alabama, in my opinion, for sure, especially in the northern part. He added the one on the right this year, right?
No, it was year 4 last year, but I got him last year. Got him back last year.
Yeah. We haven't been back since he got him back.
Yeah.
130 something inch plus buck. It's a wall full of good ones. Real good ones. These two is his latest edition. So,
That's this thing.
very nice bow kill. Very good gun kill. So, actually your biggest gun kill?
Yes. 139. Man, I don't remember now.
139 and something. Anyway, it's a dang good one. So we're going to talk about, he's had a dang good year of shed hunting, and we're going to talk about that because we still got plenty of time for everybody to get out in the woods and find sheds. But even though it's turkey season in most places in Alabama, but a lot of the deer in Alabama just now have shed, so should be about all of them dropping out, I would think, especially in the southern part. So we're going to talk about that and talk about how he does that, how he goes about breaking it down, looking for sheds. So we'll be right with you. Say that one more time.
Oh, you back on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched a YouTube video. I think it's a 400-acre enclosed fence farm. And they know how many bucks they got on that farm, and and they invited people to come in and shed hunt, and only 39% on the enclosed facility was found. So it's even tougher outside of high fences looking for these sheds.
Oh, man. I want y'all to look.
I feel like I hope I didn't burn all my luck up.
Where's the match? That's the matching set.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. I mean, even in, on public land in Alabama, even public land, I guess, in some other places, other states, it's been that good year on hunting sheds. I mean, crap.
Yeah, that's my best ever.
I don't know if, I don't think I found any that big that were still intact. I found some bigger ones, older ones that have been on the ground a couple of years. But crap, good Lord. I mean, that's amazing. So
I found a few matching sets over the years, but nothing. Well, I do have.
That's the match. Look at that.
Well, let me go get.
Let him go get something.
Well, I do have another one. We'll see if it's any bigger.
Wait.
That's big. It's pretty good size late one. This is actually my rabbit anchor now.
We're hunting for sheds right now and turkey hunting, and I mean, he's dang. This is amazing. Me and Kathy haven't found a shed yet. It's a lot tougher than, especially on public land, than people think, because it's just, they blend into the environment so good, and also if you're trying to scout, and shed hunt, it's very hard to do both at the same time to me, because you got to be stopping and looking on the ground quite a bit. Be very, very just observant of the ground and stuff, and just to see. So it's, because people will walk by. I've walked by them. I know I found one a couple years ago. I probably walked by it 20 times, and just in a way that I access the area, and it's crazy. So that's a dang good one too.
Them's the 10 end up killing 2 years apart. I got these where it won't make no noise.
He's pretty good. He's got a pretty good strategy, evidently, to find these good sheds, or locating bucks core areas. That's what I'm thinking he's doing. So it's kind of, we're gonna try to weed something like that and see if he'll.
I'm gonna say it's a lot of walking.
A lot of walking.
It's almost like killing deer. It's a lot of luck.
Oh yeah, you're making your own luck. These ain't been on the ground long. They've been chewed on and all. They've been, well, no therapy put it on a little bit, but some tips broke from sparring and stuff.
Well, I guess that 10 is bigger than this, and
Yeah.
I found
Still
that matching
good.
set turkey hunting. I was turkey hunting. He took me up a couple of bluffs, and I come back around a point, and there they laid about 4 feet apart, and I was like, forget turkey hunting. I hit every trail I could think of on the way out, because I did hunt in that area, and man, I didn't find nothing else.
Wow. Well, tell us how you found these this year. I mean, what was your, because, well, I understand it, but if I'm correct, you were just basically scouting some different areas or some areas you're just trying to get back into, have been into a while, and found these sheds.
These are new areas. I got a buddy, he's been doing a lot of online looking for it, well, e-scouting, I guess you'd call it. And we just got back in a few of these areas looking it over. And I had somebody ask me, said, are you finding all these on the same terrain? I was like, no. The one with the bladed brow tine, I actually found it, and he found the other one, because I was like, man, I'm going to drop a pin. And I come back, because I thought he might walk that point out and drop the other one. He ended up dropping about 25 yards from the other one.
So y'all actually got the other, this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bladed it is.
Wow. So they actually got the other side of this one too.
And I think we walked 14 miles that day.
Wow.
And then we found that one matching set, and they was close by. And then the day that we found the matching 10 and the other 8, I think it was pushing close to 12 to 13 miles. But that one, the bladed 8 was on the top of a ridge, running right on that crest. But it was a little buck sign right there on that point, but we found it there. The bigger 8 come out of the bottom, and then the 10, he was in the bottom, but my buddy, when we dropped off that point, he's walking the stream zone. He hollered, he said, well, I found a scrape right here. When we come off that point, I'm thinking to myself, this kind of looks like a faint trail. And I was walking that faint trail out, and I seen it laying there. I said, oh. So I hollered at him. I said, hold on a minute. I done forgot what I said to him. And when I got up there, both of them, like he just shook his head, and both of them fell right there together.
Wow.
But you followed on out to a bluff head, and it was actually a trail. Once you get to a lot of them bluff heads, it'll be trails on the edge of it going both ways, but we didn't find, well, we looped around and ended up finding that other one in another bottom, but it really ain't no set area where they like to hang and they fall off. But you get around buck sign, or now the trails are more visible, they gonna still, that's how they travel, them trails. That's why they get beat down. So if I can find trails and scrapes, I'm gonna hang to it. You'll eventually, it may take 14 miles one day, but you might find one.
Wow. Yeah, that's something, a lot of people don't really think of like that. I don't know if it's just because of the south or what, but you liable to find them pretty good bit in actual leftover buck sign from the actual season. So I talked to another guy, a real good Alabama public hunter, and said he had his phone out marking a scrape, big old scrape that he was, had looking at, and said right in front of his foot was like 11-inch G2, 10-inch G3.
Yeah, that same guy sent me a picture of it. Cause
I said, golly, but right by, the same area that they were running in and making scrapes and stuff, like home area. So that's something to kind of think about. Here they're just, and I found them quite a bit. Where I think the Bucks core area is. And that's one of the things I was like, if I find a thing shit, especially something like this, I'm like, whoop, hey, start looking, trying to figure out why he's there and why he dropped him there, or what the deal is, and know that he was there for a reason, and it's his core area. So,
well, if it plays out like it did on this one here, I plan on going back and looking in there, because that 10 or that other 8, I'd really, really, really want to get on them next year. That means they're not dead. They're still alive.
Yeah, them still alive unless something bad, funky happens to them.
Right.
So they were found either low and high, but the key thing is you said there was actual buck sign.
Buck sign and faint trails.
So amazing. So what other kind of sign did you find in the general area? Was it close to any kind of bed and stuff, or just basically just the more ruddy sign?
No, it's some thickets in there.
Wonder if it had anything to do with whether we had a real good acorn crop and would you think that would affect anything about where, because some people find some on the edge of the food plots and they're closer to food plots. And so.
Now, I did find that one year I found them scouting for turkeys. It was actually on a food plot. I seen it and I said, well, I wonder if I can find the other one. I happened to look up and there was a scrape and it was laying right in the scrape.
Wow.
And I hear a lot of people say that even after the rut or whatever it leaves their cameras up, they'll come through, hit the licking branch. May not work it, but they always hit the licking branch. So that's another reason I try to stick to the trails and the scrapes. If you're finding them, right in there looking for sheds.
You ever found one laying right smack in a bed?
No.
I haven't either. My dad had found a couple in right in beds, and I know people that have, but I haven't. But I found most of the bigger sheds that I found has been closer to the bottom, thick bottom, thick at that, where I think they were just down there browsing, after hunting season pretty much. All the stuff on the tops had already been eat up or something, but I ain't found any on the real high points yet, so, but that don't mean anything. So.
Right. Yeah, it's like, probably hear that I'm all stopped up. It's turkey season right now, and that pollen's kicking my rear end. And
them pines is rough right now.
And a bird, he burnt me this morning. He won today, and I ended up bumping him, so I backed off of him, giving him time, and tried to locate some more. And I done caught myself walking trails and scrape lines and looking for a shed if it fell off, and that killed about most of the day doing that. Come back around, he wasn't having it, so he didn't talk none, so I left. But I did like what I see.
How fast are you walking when you're checking these areas out?
Not fast. It's almost like scouting for deer, a lot of us look for the obvious. Even if you find the rubs and scrapes, you need to go back and slow down, and then you look for real slow picking through it, looking for the droppings and the feed sign where he's biting the buds and stuff like that off.
Yeah. I think that's a 3-year-old probably.
Probably.
Well, got some potential on them brow time.
Yeah.
It's cool. But yeah, so now everybody, turkey hunting right here pretty hard, it's this area or the areas up in northwest part of Alabama kind of open later, or some of them, because they're trying to save, push back the season to save or help the turkey population get back. So, but once everybody get through that, it's greening up pretty good, but you can still get out there and got plenty of time to scout before it gets real hot, which is 81 degrees, I think, today. So.
Well, you couldn't tell it this morning.
It was frosty this morning.
It was cool this morning.
But it warmed up quick. But, while you're turkey hunting, if you give up on turkey, whatever, do your scouting. That's what I do. I ain't been turkey hunting yet this year. I've been a couple of times. Me and Kathy's been out playing around scouting, trying to figure out a few things. And we had a couple of things on camera we was trying to check out. I pulled a couple camera cards, and Kathy's frustrated because she's been looking for sheds and she ain't found a shed in Alabama yet. It's just tearing her up. So, but we've been and I think we put in like 8 miles one day and 6 or 7 on another one. So, but we're fixing to get back out there after hard now that the weather's got better, because it's been raining a whole bunch. So now what are you gonna do? You got some older. You ain't checked none of your older areas, right? So.
I ain't even been in there yet.
Well, you got some big Jim Dandies on camera that got some horns laying on the ground somewhere, I would think. I don't think Al got killed.
Wow. I didn't run that many cameras this time. Anyway, there's one I'd like to find his horns, but I don't know. He only showed up one day and left, but he wasn't in the area the year before when the bad year of acres. Not the first picture. The year before, he was coming through. That deer's gonna be pushing 6-7 year old now, and he just meandered right through. That may have took the right doe to bring him through, but I was glad to see him come through. I just wished I was there.
What's your best tip you think for looking for sheds? What would you do right now, fresh, to take off?
Them faint trails they showing up pretty good right now, which I'd been in this area before hunting where I was at this morning. I hit that one faint trail, went down, but once I got up on the other side, it was like a transition line they had left, and sure enough, they back to running it. So I walked that faint trail and walked up on the scrapes, and then that started getting my attention off turkeys on the shed hunting and looking for deer signs. So I went to doing that. Then and the way they like to run in bluff lines, I was hugging that one bluff line and following it around, because I know in the past they have laid sign down it. So I was just easy around those trails seeing and find those sheds. But
that sucker right there got potential. I mean, bang. Yeah, good mass, bunch of dang points. Yeah, it's gonna be good. So y'all get out there and shed hunt. See if y'all can find something. See if y'all can beat what this cat's done. So you're gonna get ready to go on these shows. Shows be it's fixing to be. It's in the middle of April already. Dang deer shows and stuff's gonna start kicking up in June. So you gonna hit any of them?
yeah, I may go down. If I don't go to Birmingham for my buddy, we might hit the Buckmasters, but we may do the Mobile Expo over in Georgia. I've talked to a couple. Some of them said they might go, so we may slide over there and check that out again.
Come on over there. They're already doing the layouts and stuff. They sent me a message the other day, so y'all get ready to go check that out. And if you want to see me and old Daniel Lemmon, we're going to have a push-up contest. He's been messing with me. We're going to see what's going to happen with that. So y'all check that out. But we're going to try out some equipment and head to a couple. I want to go to the Michigan show and just drive up there and hang out with some of them cats, talk to some of them, some of the more northern guys. And we're trying to get some of them to come on down here. Y'all come down and share the knowledge. If any of y'all watching from up north, come on down to the Georgia show and let's talk some different strategies, because some of the areas up there, especially in Michigan, is similar to me with some of the terrain down here, the way they do the logging and stuff, cutover, clear cuts and stuff, versus the farmland stuff. It'd be cool to, you know, pick some brains on some of that stuff. And, you know, maybe see in follow somebody and talk to them about some stuff. So, but y'all get ready for that. Y'all, when y'all get through deer or turkey hunting, deer scouting, get ready for them shows. But try to find you some sheds and get you a good home base area to get a plan to set up and see if you can figure out how those big boys that are dropping these are using the area, where their beds might be, or their home area, and kind of tie it in with maybe some does and stuff. So, but get ready, because hey, it's gonna become so dang fast.
Yeah, it's already April.
It's crazy.
Almost mid-April.
So, and also, if you're interested in putting any drawings in, Kansas draw is open right now. And it closes like the 26th, I think. Might be the 24th. But anyway, if you're interested in going out of state, check that stuff out. Iowa will be open next month if you're going to buy preference points, whatever. My brother and I and a couple more have put in for Kansas draw, and we're going to see what happens on that. And if not, we'll get extra points, because I've already got a point, but my brother didn't have a point, so that might not get drawn. But anyway, we'll buy another Iowa point, then we're going to look into maybe Missouri or something different. Try to plan something anyways, just to get ready, because like we said, when you start getting older like me, I think time sure enough flying. I'm wearing the yard out trying to mow and all that stuff, and trying to get honeydew stuff caught up before everything gets too carried away. And shooting my bow, I shot it today and yesterday. So doing pretty good. Every now and then I'll let one drift somehow or another. I'm gonna blame it on my eyes and having to mess with these dang glasses. But anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you on these shows. We'll get old Jamie out there and come check out Mccay's archery too. You're going to big buck contest. We're gonna start getting ready for that. Start taking entries for that.
He needs to. We need to talk to him about that. Go ahead and get it started early, because you know, the more we can get in it, because the goal is to give a bow away, and if you get at least, I think it's 36 entries, he'll be able to give a new bow away to the winner. But if not,
cash is king.
Yep, pays back.
That's Tony Myers. I think he cashed out this time, didn't he?
Yep.
Well, yeah, if y'all look forward to that stuff, you know, come check Mccay's archery out, getting his big buck contest. You know, it's gonna be this archery only contest, right? So
yeah.
Or archery, crossbow and bow regular. So check that out. Come see that. See y'all at the shows. Get your season ready. I mean, get down them turkeys. You know, I'm not a big turkey hunter. I'm ready to get y'all some of them out of the woods where I can do a bunch of plundering and see if I can find some shit, start making strategies and get my cameras up, and get everything kind of ready. So anyway, we'll see y'all at some of them shows, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Get ready to get one flat. Thank you, buddy. Hey everybody, thank y'all for watching the videos. Well, again, we appreciate y'all's support. If you haven't liked, please like and subscribe. And don't care if you haven't got one of our books, check out Amazon and get a book. Also, we got a link on there where you can, on our YouTube channel, where you can go on. We got a little store set up, like if you're interested in any kind of merchandise, shirts and stuff, you can check that out. And we really appreciate anything like that. So again, we appreciate y'all's support. You know, keep watching. We're gonna keep trying to share the outdoors and how we do some things, and try to help everybody that we can enjoy the outdoors. And you know, we do this for just basically because of the environment and the community that's involved and built around hunting. So again, we appreciate y'all. Like, share, and we'll see y'all again.